Okay, more insight into my very limited experience or interaction with American teenage girls when I was in high school. So here we go. A weekend burger flipping job at the internationally renowned Ala Moana shopping center gradually expanded my social horizons. It took some adjusting for an awkward immigrant teenage boy to work side by side with blossoming American girls in a confined fast food kitchen. But gaining the insight of American teenagers there was eye opening. My coworker Tammy, a strawberry blonde from Radford High School, asked for a favor as we got ready to close down for the night. John, you get date tonight? No, I'm closing with you. I sensed that my partner was about to bail. You know what? My boyfriend is here picking me up for go to one party, yeah? You can close by yourself. Tammy pleaded with me, and after she'd already changed into street clothes. I hesitated, since closing would go much smoother with two people, but submitted to Tammy's request. Sure, I guess. Thank you, John. Tammy gave me a peck on the cheek and rushed out to a waiting fiery red Mustang. I watched the muscle car thunder into the rip roaring Friday night from behind the front window. While socially I was unable to immerse into the life of an American teen, academically I was chosen to create a Kawahane o Hawaii, Spirit of Hawaii, an 8 foot tall painting on wood panel that was to be displayed in the Mauna Loa High School cafeteria, complementing a female version which was painted a year ago by an upperclassman who dropped out of the Mainland Design School. Art had become my strongest link to the social mainstream in school. Mrs. Kanagawa tirelessly prepared me for the upcoming annual Scholastic Art competition with the hope that I earned a 4 year college scholarship. A chance encounter in my math classroom a couple months before the senior prom invigorated my social confidence. Mr. Krashovsky, my math teacher and my best friend throughout my high school years, was well versed in abacus and spoke a little Mandarin, which fascinated me. My refusal to use a calculator during math exams fascinated Mr. Krashovsky. I often spent time with Mr. Krashovsky after school to improve my English and for him to refresh his Mandarin. One day after school, Maka Falconberry, a tall blonde from Alabama, stopped in to Mr. Krashovsky's classroom. I knew Maka from my math class, while the entire school knew her as the captain of the girls' varsity basketball team. Maka had transferred to Hawaii with her father, an Air Force officer, and spoke with a gentle southern drawl. Miss Falconberry, to what do I owe this pleasure? Mr. Krashovsky was always playful. Hi, Mr. Krashovsky. Would it be okay for me to visit with John for a minute? Mr. Krashovsky winked at me and replied, I'm going to get some coffee from the teacher's lounge. Take your time. I had never been this close to an American girl who, unlike my coworkers at the fast food joint, didn't reek of teriyaki burger. I was paralyzed by Maka's sparkling blue eyes. You have a reputation as quite an artist around here. Wow, I didn't realize that. I was extremely nervous. Well, okay. Your sister Peggy told me that you're a very good artist, and I'd like you to draw me a picture if that's okay with you. Peggy played basketball on the JV team, but due to her ability to score 3 pointers, she sometimes scrimmaged with the varsity team. What would you like me to draw? I could easily draw a portrait of her, but I had a feeling that Maka wanted something out of the norm. A lioness. Can you draw me a lioness? No one could say no to that sweet smile. By the time Mr. Krashovsky returned with his coffee, I completed a pencil drawing of a lioness lounging atop of a rock formation with Maka etched across it. 她很漂亮. Mandarin, she's beautiful. Mr. Krashovsky commented when he saw my work. Thank you. I will treasure this forever. The varsity basketball star left for practice. Give yourself some credit, John. Mr. Krashovsky patted me on the back after Maka departed. Miss Falconberry is also this year's homecoming queen. The wise and kind scholar packed up his briefcase and left for the day. With no one around to explain, I was left speculating the definition of homecoming queen. What's a homecoming queen?